Alright, y'all, man, this is the moment everybody been waiting for. Everybody been asking me what's my 6'8 build, man. I've been playing the 5s, 3s, 2s, the ones with this build, and this build just been unstoppable, man. I wanted to give everybody, give everybody the sauce, not gatekeeping. I want to give everybody the sauce for the game come out. The game comes out on Friday. And if the people that's been playing, just wanted to make a different type of build, this build unstoppable, man. Let's go ahead and get to it, man. Just over 79 close shot. Nothing too major, but just enough to be able to score in the paint. You got to green everything this year, green or miss, so you'll have a pretty decent window when you wide open in the paint. All right, next attribute, man. I forget the layup. We went 89 driving dunk. 89 driving dunk, man. We getting contacts on 6'8". I still got enough room for I can cap break it to 93, which I am going to do eventually. Get that gold posterizer. I can +2 now. So as of now, I can +2 this right now and get a Hall of Fame posterizer on 6'8 with all this shooting and scoring and dribbling. It's just nasty. It's nasty work. 89 driving dunk is just crazy. I went 96 midi. Man, this is just so OP, man. Midi fading is OP this year. 96 midi give me all Hall of Fame shooting badges besides Limitless. And it made up for what my 3-point couldn't get. I just feel like, man, it just makes this build devious. 6'8", you shoot over everybody. You get no contest hardly. Especially when you use this jump shot. I'm giving y'all this tutorial, man. I'm giving out all the sauce. I'm not gatekeeping on the animations, the jump shot, nothing, man. I'm giving all the sauce on this build, man. This build is nasty. We went 71 pass sack. 71 pass sack, man. I didn't go too high, so I could still pass the ball to my open teammates. I think I get a silver diamond off this. I'm able to +1 that and get gold. I can +2 it to get Hall of Fame from in the 5s. I do +2 it when I'm playing in the 5s to get Hall of Fame. And I might +1 my versatile visionary to get gold, just so I can be a distributor. Decent pass sack. That's all you really need. 86 ball. I want this to get all the Sigs that I needed for a tall guard. 86 ball handle, man. It's just so smooth on a 6'8". Feels so good. I run this build 2BH. I run point guard in the park. Like, man, this ball handle, I can ISO, use the PNR. It's whatever I want to do, man. I'm able to do it with the 86 ball handle. 75 speed ball. People tell me, like, how are you moving? How you moving with the 75 speed ball? Man, this year you got +2s, man. I have a silver lightning launch, but I +2 it to Hall of Fame. Oh my God. It's just unstoppable, bro. I'm out here gliding. I'm moving. 6'8" Hall of Fame's lightning launch. That's just crazy. That's just outrageous. I went 70 interior because this year, man, the driving dunk and paint scoring is just overpowered. So I want to be able to get stops, especially when I'm playing 2s. Or, when you're playing 3s and you got somebody you don't got 2 locks, you got kind of scores on the team. I'm able to get interior defense activated. A lot of people got a lot of drive dunk in their builds, so that's what I went. And I feel like that's a great add to your build. 70 interior, man. I went 85 perimeter. Like I said, man, you got +1s and +2s this year. So I can put my challenger on Hall of Fame. It's just so much you can do, man. I just went 85 perimeter just so I can be able to play some defense, some 6'8", so I can get a good contest if I jump. And that's just how I did it, man, with the perimeter. You don't need too much, but that's just enough. I think that's the sweet spot right there. 60 steal, man. I went there because, steals not OP this year. If you didn't know, steals are not OP at all. It's hard to get on-ball steals. I see locks hardly ever get on-ball steals. And, the lane's probably the best way, but 60 steal, I get bronze interceptor, so I'm able to, get some lanes if I choose to. I can +1 or +2 it. I'm not really worried about that. I went 68 block just for the fact I get bronze high flying denier, so I am able to get blocks in the paint if the time comes. I've seen it activate a few times, so not bad, but like I said, it's kind of useful, especially when you're playing 2s. You're gonna need this. Defensive rebound, I didn't really go too much. I mean, I went the minimum just for the fact of I believe I get box out beats with this. Bronze, just to be able to help box out if needed, on 2s or whatever. Not really too worried about that. I went 85 speed. 85 speed, so I'm fast on the court, but I'm definitely not the slowest either. I'm able to still move around, especially when we put this motion style I got for you. I've got a few motion styles for you, actually. You put those motion styles on, the speed is you're gliding around the court. 77 agility, 72 strength. I went kind of mediocre on these two. I mean, enough agility, not too much, but not too little either. Again, strength. I wasn't too worried about strength. I mean, I get bronze, brick wall, silver, strong handles. I'm not too worried about that. Like I said, I could plus to it, get Hall of Fame, and really just be out here cooking. So I'm not too worried about that. And I went for the 75 vert off the simple fact I got 89 driver dunk. And when this build's probably all said and done, I probably have 20 to 25 cap breakers, depending on if I get the legend this year or not. So I could be able to put the vertical to an 80, drive it up to a 93. You know, that'll be 10 cap breakers right there. So I still have some more room to put some stuff to other places. Maximum 3-ball out, that's 12. I can go one more up on my mid-range. So. But like I said, this year with how the cap breakers work, it's no telling how I can do this build. I can put the pass sack up, get me a little decent pass sack, play ones. I can go standing dunk, get a nice little standing dunk. That's pretty much really it. I don't really see nowhere else I'll put it at. Maybe defensive rebound, one just to get bronze rebound chaser. But like I said, I'm not too worried about that. Let's show you these badges and how this badge system works, man. It's just crazy, man. So you get a tier 2 and a tier 1 max plus 2 this year. You get one from the crew, you get one from the specialization that you chose, and you get one out the battle pass. So what I decided to do this year, you know, the reason I really made this 6'8", man, because you get lighter lunch in tier 2 instead of tier 1 on 6'8". And that's major. Listen, man, that is major. Having lightning launch on Hall of Fame and still be able to add handles for days on Hall of Fame on a 6'8" build, and just look what I can swap out for it. I can go limited Hall of Fame if I wanted to. You know, I can go on-ball minutes Hall of Fame. Like, it's so much. I can go strong handles. Like I said, it's so much. I can go ankle assassins if I want to just break ankles all day. Like, it's just so much I can do with this build, making it the way I made it. And it's just, it's crazy how you're able to do that. So that's just how I did it. For max plus 1, I did put a movement and force on just because I like to get bumpy on defense. And of course, I put set shot on legendary. This, man, you're a 6'8" with legend set shot. It's just unstoppable, man. Clutch gene. This is something that happens like when the game gets in clutch moments. You don't have to be winning, losing. It'll take your badge and max plus 1 it. And so I put it on that. I just, when the clutch times, I'm just a sharp shooter. Nobody can guard me. I'm shooting anything, any space I'm pulling. I'm shooting 70, 80% this year in locations. And I'm going to pull. I'm a bucket. And I put high flying denial on silver. Just to up my defense a little bit. Like I said, you can tweak around with these and just kind of put whatever you want to put. But, you know, that's just kind of how I did it. And let's see here. The takeovers this year is crazy. You know, you're able to get custom takeover and all this. It be switching sometimes. I think they gotta fix it. But I go bucket, man. I go ball handle, mid-range, 3-point. Or I might go mixtape, ball handle, speed with ball, and 3-point. You know. Also, put on my defense take. You know, have some defense. So I just think that's major, man. That's just major, man. And this is the build, man. Now I'm about to show y'all these Sigs, because these Sigs are going absolutely crazy, man. First off, the dribble style, man. You want to have a Zach LaVine dribble style on, man. You want to have Zach LaVine dribble style on. It's the fastest dribble style in the game for tall guards. You have a speed boost out of it. You know, you're able to just go crazy with the ball. Signature size, I went Paul George. I started off with T-Mac. I didn't like T-Mac. Went Paul George. I think Paul George on tall guards is real smooth, nice to combo up with. Breakdown combos, I did go Jordan Poole, man. Like I said, you can go D-Book and, you know, get that crab move. But I just feel like on 6'8", you know, being able to combo up, Jordan Poole is definitely the wave. And I even used this a little bit last year. That's definitely the wave. Skate moves, tall guard. I'm using Paul George. I started off using Jimmy Butler. You know, if you know, Jimmy Butler gives you kind of like, it's going to show that animation right there. I didn't really like it. Like I said, I wanted to be able to combo up a little bit more on 6'8" move, so I went Paul George, man. And it just, you're able to move so good with it. Combo moves. I went Zach LaVine again. Like Zach LaVine has a lot of good Sigs this year, man. So I went Zach LaVine on combo moves. Just, I feel like the way it's moving, man, you're able to. I just like how it's moving. Just like how it's moving. Crossover, Lonzo Ball. This is the best crossover in the game right now to me, for small guard and tall guards. It just gives you that crossover that just gets you straight to the bucket. Behind the back, this is essentially the Curry slide on 6'8". If you look at the animation, you know, he does that little animation. I think it's just really OP. Hesitation, I went Kevin Durant. You know, I just like the hesitation of Kevin Durant, man. You stop and go. You know, the little hezzy move, you run to one side and you flick it and it kind of stops your mid-place, keep going. You're still able to do that on 6'8". I like the movement, step backs. This is very important because I used that Vince Carter a lot at first. But like I said, for comboing up, man, it's just not it, man. It's just not it. And you get a lot of space on Devin Booker. You can get this on small guards as well. And I really like the space you get on that Devin Booker, man. You see that little animation right there, man? You can just do that and pull. Triple step dives, still using Kobe. Let's go to this jump shot, man. This is another part that a lot of people have been asking me about, man. You see what it gives you. It's gonna be Matt Ryan, your base. You can go Baluba, upper release 1. Charles Bassey, upper release 2, man. I'm telling you, this jump shot is chicken. Don't miss with this jump shot. This jump shot is just, it's fast, it's good, and it's consistent, man. I'll use auto rate release. You can do push. That's the type of player that you are. I like release. Release speed has to go 4.4 this year. Shooting is the key. You don't want a slow jump shot. And I went 71-29 on the blender, man. This is the build, man. You make this build. It's the animations, the jump shot. I gave everything in one video. If you make this build your first day, I promise you can't go wrong, man. It's gonna give you 2-8 3-level shot credit.